Hello, this is TonTrader. Here are the biggest crypto stories of the week in just a couple of minutes. The market remains under pressure, but the industry continues to move forward. While Bitcoin is searching for support, the world's largest banks, fintech companies, and regulators are continuing to shape the future of the crypto market. Let's break down the 5 biggest stories of the week. First, the United Kingdom has eased its requirements for stablecoins. The country's financial regulator reduced the capital requirements for stablecoin issuers from 2% to 1%. The changes were included in the final version of the UK's crypto regulatory framework. Why does this matter? The United Kingdom continues to create a more favorable environment for the stablecoin market, while strengthening its competitiveness against other global financial centers. Second, Citi has lowered its forecasts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. The bank cut its year-end Bitcoin target to $82,000 and its Ethereum target to $2,240. According to Citi, the market is still under pressure due to weak capital inflows into ETFs. Forecasts from major banks influence institutional investor expectations and reflect the current market sentiment. Third, June became the worst month for Bitcoin ETFs. U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs ended the month with record net outflows of around $4.5 billion. It was the weakest month since these funds were launched. ETFs remain the primary source of institutional demand for Bitcoin, and as long as capital continues to leave these funds, a market recovery remains uncertain. Fourth, BlackRock, Google, and Coinbase have backed a new stablecoin. Leading financial and technology companies have joined forces to launch the OpenUSD project. Participants include BlackRock, Google, Coinbase, Visa, MasterCard, and Stripe. Competition in the stablecoin market is intensifying as the world's largest companies increasingly compete to build the infrastructure for digital payments. And fifth, Robinhood is launching its own blockchain. The company introduced Robinhood Chain and also announced new services for tokenized assets and decentralized finance. Major fintech companies continue investing in blockchain infrastructure, making digital assets more accessible to the mainstream audience. So, what should you watch next? First of all, keep an eye on capital inflows and outflows in Bitcoin ETFs. Also watch the growing competition in the stablecoin market, new initiatives from major banks and fintech companies, and of course, U.S. macroeconomic data and expectations surrounding the Federal Reserve's interest rate decisions. By the way, while the whole world is watching the World Cup, don't forget to check out TonTrader. The first prizes have already been paid out, but there's still a chance to win. Make your predictions for the match results and earn rewards for accurate forecasts. The bottom line this week is simple. Despite Bitcoin's weak price performance, the crypto industry continues to evolve. Regulators are making the rules clearer. Major companies are launching new payment solutions, and traditional financial institutions are integrating more deeply into the digital asset market. These developments are laying the foundation for the next stage of growth in the crypto industry. That was the biggest crypto news of the week. All the links are in the description. See you next time. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest crypto news.